Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Everton 3, Crystal Palace 2. We have done it. We are safe. It feels so good. Just back from Goodison Park. My throat is done in. My lungs are done in from singing and screaming and shouting. But what a win for Everton. In typical Everton fashion, we couldn't do it straightforward. They had to go to the depths of despair before we fought our way back. But you know what? That was better. It was better the way it was. I don't think I'd have took it if someone would have offered me before the game. Well, no, of course I would. Of course I would. But I would have preferred not to have gone 2 down. Before the game, the manager picked the same team as Sunday, bar Michael Keane replacing Jared Branthwaite. I'll be honest, I wasn't overly enamoured with that, with Andre Gomes starting again in it too, but that's what he went with. And to be fair to Crystal Palace, they were a better side in the first half. Everton actually started okay. There was an air of caution about it. We didn't get as many shots away as I would have liked. We hit the crossbar early on. Richarlison free kick, which it looked like Jack Butland got a little nick on and it pushed it onto the bar. The referee began his poor display by awarding a goal kick. He'd already allowed Wilf Zaha to shove Anthony Gordon in the face and not issue a red card, which is the standard red card if you raise your arms. But that wasn't really the biggest gripe. Was Jordan Ayew with a shocking challenge on Anthony Gordon, which should have been a straight red. And in times of VAR, I don't understand how it wasn't a red. Or I do, because we've been stitched up so many times this season. But when you see Alan sent off for a red card for nothing, really, a yellow card, you see Salomon Rondon sent off on Sunday for a stupid challenge, and it was exactly what Jordan Ayew's was. That should have been a red card. But before then, Crystal Palace had scored a goal. I didn't think it was a foul, actually, on Mateta. I'd have to see it again. It looked like I think it might have been Decore. Just won the ball, but it was a free kick put in. Mateta makes a great run, and it's a good header beyond Pickford, and it was here we go, a goal down in a game we needed to win. Then the referee should have sent Ayew off. He didn't. And it got worse for Everton not long after. Seamus Coleman taking too long. Mateta just knocked him over, out-muscled him and broke. Gets into the box, pulls the ball across. Pickford shouldn't come for it. He should let Mykolenko deal with it. Doesn't get enough on it. It comes out as a hard. Pickford then makes a really good save, but it loops up and it hits Ayew and bobbles in. And it was, rubbed salt in the wounds. The fella that shouldn't have been on the pitch making it 2-0. And Crystal Palace controlled it until a break. They just played through our press so easily that we just didn't really have anything to get us back in the game in the first half. We didn't test Butland enough. We had a few shots here and there, but not enough. And it was uphill at half time, and you hear that Burnley are winning at Aston Villa as well, and you start to fear the worst. Of course you do. Everton have tended not to come back from 2-0 down at half-time. In fact, I believe it was 1977, the last time we turned a 2-goal cushion round at the break and won the game. But we come out second half, the manager made the correct decision. He took Andre Gomes off. I personally would have took Gomes off after about 20 minutes. He just wasn't in the game at all. They just found it so easy to run round him. He brought Dele on, and Dele changed the game for me. Got on the ball, played, showed what a good footballer he is, tried to get us playing all the time, little round the corner passes, little bit of needle when he needed it, and everyone stepped up in the second half. So Seamus Coleman was excellent against Zaha. He didn't really get a kick all night. I thought Michael Keane had a good game, and in the second half they all stood up. Iwobi, Decore, Dele, like I said. We got a goal back, a free kick to the back post. Holgate does brilliantly to keep it alive, and Michael Keane steers it beyond Butland. And Goodison, the noise just erupted. And you're still wary that Palace are a good side, and are we really going to pull another 2 goals back, what we needed? Then got the news it was 1-1, Villa-Burnley, which was good. And then Everton equalised. Damari Gray came on. Anthony Gordon had looked tired all night. No end product, worked hard, but it just wasn't on it. Gray came on, and it was this good little jink and run from him. Got Seamus Coleman in. Coleman turns, clips it to the back post. Dele does brilliantly, pulls it down, drives it across, and it breaks to Richarlison. And he hits it home with a deflection off Conor Gallagher, loops beyond Butland and into the far corner. Exactly what Everton needed. And Goodison that time really did erupt. It was unbelievable. The noise the smoke, there was fans on the pitch. It was just unbelievable. The fans stayed on the pitch a little bit longer than I'd have liked, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? It happened. It happened. They were on there. It was 2-2. You could see the Crystal Palace players kind of looking around, you know, nervously. But there was 15 minutes to go when Richarlison's equalised. And by the time they got off, Everton just had to keep going. Before that, actually, Jordan Pickford had made a really good save from Mateta. And then Zaha flashed a volley in which he saved as well. So Palace still had that real threat on the break. Good players like Eze running at you, you know. It was a real... We had to be on our wits all the time because they were so dangerous. But we kept plugging away. They brought Benteke on and you were thinking, oh, you know, please, not him. We'd had good moments where the final ball wasn't quite right, or Palace defended it really well. But we got a free kick, and we'd wasted our set plays really until this one. Damari Gray taking it, curls a brilliant ball in, and it's a wonderful Andy Gray-esque diving header from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, plants it beyond Jack Butland, and I don't know whether I've ever heard noise. I probably have as a kid for Bayern Munich, but that noise was up there. Unbelievable. The scenes were unbelievable. Fans on the pitch, you know, some going up to Eze, which I didn't really like, but there was fans everywhere. It was bedlam for a few minutes, and it was just a case of could we hold on, or could we possibly get a fourth? Anthony Taylor played 7 minutes of injury time, which I guess, you know, it was self-inflicted then, and it was the longest 7 minutes of my life probably, or certainly up there. And we done enough. We got through it. Some clever play from Pickford, real smart goalkeeping, taking his time. And when, you know, the best scene of the night for me was he took the free kick, put it in their corner flag, Dom's battling for it, and I seen Anthony Taylor looking at his watch a couple of times, and Dele's asking him, and he started to edge, and that, because he knew what was coming, and when he put the whistle to his mouth, oh my God, unbridled scenes. It was just incredible. It was incredible, and yeah, just amazing, and we're safe, and that's all that matters. And it's crazy, you see those scenes and you think it was like we'd won the league. You just think, imagine if this club could actually win something. But tonight was like winning something, and I don't mean that, and people will misconstrue that, I know they will, but I'm not arsed tonight, because at 2-0 down, we were staring relegation in the face. 5 points adrift before we played Chelsea the other week. We were staring relegation in the face. And I'm delighted for Frank Lampard. I absolutely am. He's been kicked by people. He's been slated. But he's achieved what he set out to do, and that was keep Everton in the Premier League, and that's what we've done. And we go to Arsenal now Sunday. It doesn't really matter. We're not arsed. Personally, I'd play people like Reece Welsh on Sunday, give him a taste. I would play Dele from the start, and you know, go out and enjoy it. Go out and enjoy it against a good side, but we're safe, and we can all breathe and we can all sleep a lot easier now. Every one of you deserves a break this summer. You deserve to just enjoy your summer, because it's been one horrible bastard of a season, and I apologise for swearing, but it has. Man of the match, I don't know. Alex Iwobi I thought was brilliant second half. Dele was brilliant, but I'm going to give it to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I thought he worked his bollocks off. I was a bit critical of him on Sunday because I didn't think he put everything into it, but you know what, tonight he did, and he's come up with the goal that's kept Everton in the Premier League. Huge goal, we needed it from him, and he's come up big for us. So Dominic Calvert-Lewin is my man of the match. I'm done. My throat's sore. I'm a little bit emotional. We've stayed up. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your views throughout the season. Really appreciate it. Have a fantastic night. Take it easy. See you later.